Now let's move on to the next story coming in from the USA, where President Trump launches a $1 million gold card visa, allows the companies to retain foreign talent. Donald Trump launched the gold card visa, which allows the foreign nationals to obtain a permanent resident status by donating $1 million to the US Treasury. The card also allows the companies to retain foreign talent through corporate sponsorship by buying a card. The site of the gold card has been made live, with White House now taking online applications for the new path to citizenship. Let's listen in.
Very excitingly for me and for the country, we've just launched the Trump Gold Card. The site goes up and all funds go to the United States government. It could be a tremendous amount of money. It's somewhat like a green card, but with big advantages over a green card. And companies are going to be able to go to the Wharton School of Finance, the Stern Business School, Harvard, MIT, wherever you may get your students, any school, and you're able to buy a card and keep that person in the United States.
Joining us now is CNN News 18's Akanksha Swaroop. Akanksha, by allowing these foreigners to buy the US residency for $1 million, now is the US under this gold card scheme effectively seen as that they're commodifying the process of immigration? What does that mean for merit-based migration and for the global equity?
Right. Clearly, Shreya, this is not a priority for Donald Trump when it comes to merit-based migration at the moment, because he's now looking towards also companies investing in it to retain foreign talent through corporate sponsorship. They can buy the gold card. Remember, this has been in the making and talks have been on for a while, but today it's extremely significant because now it's finally available on the site, which has been made live, with White House taking the online applications for what many are calling a new path to the citizenship. And regarding the corporate part of the gold card, Trump is saying that companies are going to be able to go to Wharton School of Finance, Stern Business School, Harvard, MIT, wherever you may get your students, any school, and you are able to buy a card and keep that person in the United States. And he's calling this the best vetting process so far. More importantly, you're also looking at, say, companies like Apple. He's in fact also made that announcement, and he referred to Tim Cook. He said that nobody will be happier than Tim Cook because he was the one who spoke the maximum about it, is what Donald Trump is claiming. That probably billions of dollars will now go to Treasury of the United States. So this is perhaps what Donald Trump was looking towards, using this $1 million worth gold card to add to the U.S. Treasury and bring more money into the U.S. It's somewhat like a green card, but with big advantages over a green card, is what he's claiming, because companies will be able to go to any school, buy a card, and keep that person in the United States. It's a gift to get somebody great coming into the U.S., because according to Donald Trump, he says that we think there will be some tremendous people who otherwise wouldn't have been allowed to stay. And according now, just to run our viewers through the procedures, the Trump corporate gold card will be issued to a corporate sponsor for hiring one or more employees, and the corporate sponsor will also be required to pay a $15,000 processing fee per employee and a $2 million gift per employee after completion of the vetting procedure. And there's also a reaction which has come in from the Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, who's gone on to announce that individuals will be paying $1 million and corporations will be paying $2 million to bring in an employee. And he's touting the new Trump Gold Card for immigrants as the best vetting procedure, $15,000 vetting to make sure these people absolutely qualify to be in America. And will this now, in fact, impact the inflow of, say, the STEM talent, which was heading towards the United States, is going to be a key question, Shreya, because it's not like the U.S. is the only top destination now. Students have already started exploring other options, whether it is Australia, Canada, Europe, the U.K. particularly. Several other countries are now on their list. So will this impact the overall STEM talent? Remember, this is also arriving a day after we've seen how the big Silicon Valley companies, whether it is Amazon, Microsoft, all of them making their heavy bets to invest in India. And with several institutions also coming to India, particularly from Europe, as far as universities are concerned. So we'll have to see if the US can actually bet on this $1 million gold card.
Right. So, Kansha, also for countries like India, who have historically supplied large number of students and tech professionals to the US, how will this change their access? This will significantly change their access to the American residency, because now all the wealthy individuals will have a realistic path, while ordinary graduates who are not able to get corporate sponsorships will be effectively squeezed out.
Well, absolutely, and that is precisely the idea behind introducing this $1 million gold card visa, and that is exactly what Donald Trump wants to do, because this is also part of his America First agenda, remember, Shreya, and that is why you will also have a bump up, say, for other countries, particularly in the Middle East as well. If you look at the UAE, they also have similar sort of visa policies, but they at a much affordable rate, and you could expect, as I said, students diversifying their destination choices. That's already amply being clear after Donald Trump started cracking down on student immigration, particularly the Indian students and Chinese, who, remember, form a majority when it comes to US universities. And we've already seen that pan out across 2025. And this is bound to sort of squeeze out the student flow, and subsequently even, say, the flow of STEM graduates, or even, say, young workers from the IT companies. And that will also add more burden on India to create more job opportunities, given that those who cannot afford this whopping amount of a $1 million say gold card visa, whether it is the companies or it is the individuals, they will all be heading back to India for more job opportunities. Majority of the workers, as far as the IT professionals are concerned, they happen to be young graduates, mostly they are associated, say, with the startups who cannot afford such a whopping amount of visa fee. So this is, as Donald Trump or Howard Lutnick, his Commerce Secretary, may want to claim, is the best vetting procedure. Is it going to be the best vetting procedure? Will the U.S. be able to sort of replace the kind of labor that comes from, say, markets like India or China, is also going to be interesting to see, because most of the labor that they have is only skilled labor. They lack the kind of STEM labor that comes from these countries like India and China. And is the United States willing to invest in that kind of education, which India is already doing? And we have the largest, say, population of STEM graduates. So it's not just going to pose, say, hurdles or challenges to STEM students from India. It's also going to pose challenges, particularly for the labor market in the United States. Shreya.
Right. Thank you, Akanksha, for putting things into perspective for us. For now, we're slipping into a very short break, but we'll be right back with more stories. Stay tuned.